Hi, I'm Rachel, and I'm going to do a video on how to cover up like those dark circles that you get under your eyes, since no one seems to really have videos on how to actually cover them up, so just thought might as well go ahead. So I'm just going to jump right in now, because I don't like long intros. That's just how I am. So as you can see, I already concealed this eye, and I'm going to do it on this side to just show you how to do it. Okay, so first, before I do anything on my face, I put on moisturizer, but I don't put this under my eyes, so I'm not going to do it now because the rest of my makeup is already sort of done. I was going for like a natural look today, so I just covered up. Then I took off this side, so sorry, long intro. Okay, so first you're going to take your primer, or if you don't use primer, it's okay, you don't have to. I personally do use primer. I just got this about 3 weeks ago, and it's like still pretty much full. It's actually the new L'Oreal's Studio Secrets Professional Magic Perfecting Base. It's primer. So I use this. It's been very well. It's made it last a long time. See, I've just got back from school, and it's been like a 7-hour day. So it works pretty well. So you're just going to take a little bit right here. So I have some on my finger. I use my ring finger. Some people think it's weird they use their middle finger, but it works for me. So I'm going to go like this, kind of like a fish face. I'm not going to pull down because that causes premature wrinkles, which aren't good. So I'm just going to go like this, and then I'm going to go like that. I'm going to wipe it down, and I'm just going to kind of rub it in a circle. Okay. Oh, I also take a little bit and put it on my eyelids as well. If you're not wearing eyeshadow, I mean, even if you are wearing eyeshadow, you should be wearing a primer, pretty sure. So when I do my concealer, I actually do 2 parts, which, I mean, you don't have to. I just do that because I have really dark circles, in my opinion. So I actually use the Garnier Skin Renewal Anti-Dark Circle Roller. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just good. It gets rid of dark circles in a way. Like, I've seen a small difference, but like not that much of a difference, and I've been using it for like 2 months now. So, sorry, I look at my fish a lot. Okay, so you take the roller and you go, I'm pretty sure there's not a specific color to it. If there was, I would tell you. So you take the roller and you go like that, and you kind of start from here and you roll around your whole eye, because with people who have dark circles, it's usually dark around the whole area. Like, even if you don't notice it, I don't notice it, but it's still there. Then you're just going to go like that right there. So there's 2 lines and a circle. Well, there's 1 line and a circle. So I just take this thing and I kind of just rub it in. Okay. After it's rubbed in, it's pretty much covered up, but you still want to get more. Like, in my opinion, I just like a lot more covered up. Okay, so I just kind of rubbed in this. And now I use the CoverGirl in LA Simply Ageless Concealer. I would recommend this to everybody. This is the best concealer I've used in my, like, 5 years of using concealer. It's amazing. I've been using concealer since I was 11 because I've always been, like, self-conscious about my dark circles. So this, best ever. I actually ordered, like, a $40 one that's, like, salmon colored. It was awful. Do not use salmon colored concealer. It's awful. I sent it back. So on the color 210, which is light. See? So this is the best concealer I've used by far, so I would recommend you guys getting it. And then I use a concealer brush, just any old concealer brush. I used to actually use the Meet Mark concealer brush, but it broke, so I don't use it anymore. But it is a good brush, but for the price, for $16, I mean, I don't know. I got this from Bed Bath & Beyond for like $2.50, and it's a really good brush from what I know. I've been using it for about a week so far. So you're going to take up the top, and you're going to pick up about, it's not coming up. Okay. So you're going to pick out about that much on the brush, and you're going to kind of just make your fish face, or whatever face you like to do, and you just go like that, you start here and you just go under like that. So you're going to take this and you're going to kind of just rub like that everywhere, in, out, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm going to come back when I'm done rubbing it in. By the way, when you're rubbing it in, it doesn't really have to be like blotted or like what you usually do, because I put on more after this. This is kind of just like to cover the basis. So yeah, that's what I do. And then after that, I pick up a little more, not a lot. I'm just getting ready for cheerleading practice because actually I have a game today. Woo! Okay, so you go like pick up that much, then you dot it over here. As most people don't know, the darkest part of your dark circles is actually this line right under your eye. Sorry, I'm using my laptop now. It may not be the best quality because it's a laptop, but my camera's coming in the mail. Like, I had to get it exchanged. So you're going to take that and you're going to kind of blot it. Oh, you put it here and here. 2 lines. You're going to kind of blot it like with whatever finger. I use my ring finger, as I already said. You kind of blot it. I have a cold, by the way, so I sound a little nasally. It's okay. You blot it like that. Okay, so after you blotted it, it should be pretty much blended, but if it's not, I usually take my finger, my ring finger, and I hold it on there for like 3 seconds. I go 1, 2, 3, because the warmth from your finger apparently melts it into your skin. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, so now that that's all blotted out, I don't take more on my brush. I just kind of put it on my eyelid. And this is only if you're not wearing eyeshadow, because if you're wearing eyeshadow, your eyelid's going to be covered. But if you're going for like a natural look, like I did today, and you don't wear eyeshadow, you just kind of go like that. So you're just going to like wipe off your brush. I usually wipe it off with when I remove my makeup and stuff like that, like later tonight, that's when I wipe it off. So it doesn't really matter about that. But then you're going to take a foundation brush, actually. I don't use foundation because I think it feels like, I don't know, it feels all goopy on my skin. So I take my foundation brush, and this is the brush I use to like put powder on. I don't put a lot of powder. I pretty much blow off all the powder from here, but like the powder makes it stay on longer, so that's what I'll do. I like it to stay on during school or else I get self-conscious. Okay, so I actually use the Meet Mark Powder Puff Neutral Skin Foundation. It's in Nude Skin, and it comes with like its own like thing, like this thing, but I don't like those, and I kind of broke it. I dropped it on the floor, but shh, no, actually I spent my own money, so it doesn't matter. So I take my foundation brush, which is also Meet Mark. It's just a regular old foundation brush. One of the best foundation brushes I've ever used. $16 if anyone wants to buy it at meetmark.com. So I pick up like that, and I pick up like that. So I have like that much on. But I don't want that much on because that's going to make my under eye really cakey. Oh, you only put on 2 sides if you're putting it on both eyes. I don't know why I did that. So you take this and you blow on it. So there's only a little bit left, so it won't go on cakey. So first you put it over your eye like that, and then you blot it on your under eye. Then you just go like that. And that should cover up your dark circles. See? Okay, so I'll see you next video. Thank you so much for watching. I meant to say watching. And it's my first beauty video, so it's kind of overwhelming, but if you like what you see, subscribe and recommend stuff for me to do a different time, okay? Thanks. It doesn't usually take this long to do my makeup, just saying. Okay, well, love you all. Bye.